All right, in this video, I'm going to show you how to run a live stream event. So we're starting here at vimeo.com. That's the first thing you want to make sure you're set up in. And we've gone through that in previous videos. So now let's go ahead and actually run this event. So the other thing you want to make sure of before you get going is that you have all of your settings checked. I know I talked about doing this beforehand, but just when you get going, make sure you jump into each of your respective scenes, checking the camera, the microphone. Again, I don't have it as Blackmagic microphone here because I'm using the microphone to record this. And then also making sure you have the correct thing or the correct image there that you want people to see when they jump on to the stream. You may want a third slide here or a third scene just to use the right vocabulary in case you want an ending slide. So you may have the exact same thing, but it says, "Thank you for joining us tonight." That could be an option. All right. Okay, so now that we have both of our scenes, I'm only going to have two for this one. And I've already hit send to stream. So what that does is makes it show up over here so that people at home can see it. However, they don't see it just yet. And it's fine to do this right away because you haven't actually hit the green button start stream at the top. Once you see the live stream. Okay, so just remember, even if it's showing up here, you do need to hit start event, but don't hit that quite yet. Let's run through a few other things. All right, so once that's up there, I'm going to put in whatever I want to show up in the on deck circle, and you can see this is a preview. So this is the ATEM, and it's being shown because I have the camera pointed directly at the ATEM. The other thing that I do want to make sure of before I actually hit start event is that we're all set up on the ATEM software control. So what I have open right now on my computer are the bottom left is just showing the hardware setup. The top left is showing the Vimeo website. So I have that on one monitor, and I have the ATEM software control, which was what you see on the bottom right, on my computer screen. You can have both the Vimeo.com and the ATEM software control on your same screen. In fact, you really won't have to do too much with the Vimeo once the show is running. You're really just going to manage the show using either the ATEM itself or the software control. All right, so we're going to go to the ATEM. So just another quick check before we head over and hit start streaming. Make sure you have key 1 turned on. That's going to allow you to show the lower third graphics. All right, and it looks like we're good to go. And it should be pretty basic if you just have one camera plugged in and a couple of lower thirds. That's what you're going to really manage this show from. You're going to be hitting auto when that comes on. You're going to be changing to make sure you're on the right still, which is located here as we talked about in previous videos. Just making sure you know and having an order like of which ones you're going to present and when you're going to do that. This is really where you're going to be, and I'll show you how that looks in a second. All right, so now we have the ATEM software control. We have Vimeo going. Let's jump in and actually hit start event. So once the event is up and running, we are now recording when it loads. And so you can see these things allow you to keep an eye on the stream health, your internet connection, and you can see now that we're running for a good 10 seconds, how many people are on, if you want to communicate with them, if you have the chat open as well. You won't have other speakers joining, but you will have the audience and you can communicate with them here. And then typically what I like to do is, let's say the concert starts at 6 o'clock, have this already clicked on at about 5 of, even 10 of, just so the stream is up and running. When people start to log in, they are not like right at 7 o'clock. They're not going to have to, refresh anything. It's just going to be rolling and ready to go. When you're ready to actually project what's the camera has, then you're going to make sure that you've clicked on scene. It's in the on deck circle, and then you're going to send to stream. And you can see now that what's on the top right is this is streaming. And what you can do then is when you're over in this ATEM software control and you say you have a lower third graphic that you want to come on, all you need to do is click that and it'll come on, and then it'll go off when you say when you want it to go off. And then okay, the song is going to go on for 5-10 minutes. Go into your while you're waiting, go into the ATEM software and be ready for the next lower third graphic to come on, And then so when that comes on, you're ready to hit auto, and this is a full on change. Obviously, it wouldn't be this. And then you turn it right back off. Once the show is concluding, just make sure you've clicked on to that conclusion slide that you want to have and hit send to stream. And then that's what they're going to see as they close out. And you're going to hit end once the show is over. All right, so that's how you control the live stream in a situation where you have a welcome slide and you have one scene that's the camera being displayed. Obviously, there are more complex things you can do with this, but just running the show as with these particular scenes will produce a really great event. And as you get to do this more often, you'll be able to figure out some of those ways in which you can tweak the show to make it have more flair, I guess you could say. All right. So look forward to helping you in the process of learning how to do this. And here's to some great RSC performances.